Okay, kids, I'm here. Let's do this. How you guys doing? Let's. The least I can do is give you decent audio. We don't have decent camera because I don't have the energy to set up the Sony. So at least we'll get a mic going here. Let me put that up here. You know, you would think that nobody else is in here, so I can take this off. You would think that Apple MacBook would have a front firing camera at least as good as at least as good as an iPhone, but they don't. So hang on a second. Let me make sure I've got the right mic now. Audio. Mic. Let's switch to this one. All right, we switched the mics. MacBook camera. How you guys doing? It's a little grainy. We could probably use a little more light on the subject, but no time. Wanted to come to you today and say hi. Yeah, I look like hell. I feel like hell, but a little better than I did yesterday. And outside of the fact that I've bit everybody's head off in the family today at some point in time, I'm pretty angry about coming up with COVID again, and because I really didn't think it was still a thing, you know. So, well, let's get into it. And I'll be doing a lot of bitching and moaning, but maybe this will help me get past all of that. Okay? All right. By the way, Matt has it too. Okay, so this is the media room. This is our Hump Day Q&A, COVID edition. I can't even talk right. Like, I've been stumbling all over the place. I've been tripping over my own feet all day. I'm surprised I haven't broken anything. I should have stayed in bed, but this is the media room, and it is the support group. It is the super fan site, the super fan show for the super fans like you of the Mornings with Matt and Bob, powered by Chewy Show on 93.7 KLBJ-FM. Thank you for being here live, and thank you if you're watching this on replay, though I may not put this one public. But if I do and you see it, welcome. I have COVID, and I've had it for 2 days. And we'll go through what that feels like for those of you that have never had it. You don't want it. In all reality, it's probably no worse than a bad flu. But anyway, we'll go through all the steps and machinations of that. I'm glad you're here. My name is Bob Fonseca. I can't even say that right. My mouth's not working right. Like, what's wrong with my mouth? I can't form words correctly. I'm really self-conscious about my look right now. I was talking to my wife about that. I was yelling at my wife about that. And she's trying to be nice and telling me that I'm still handsome. And I said, no, I feel like I've aged 10 years in the last 2 days. Let me put a hat on. I'm not happy with my hairline either. It's that awkward phase between short and longish. So it's not going to do much for the lighting, is it? But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wear the hat. So, yeah, there's some things you could do. You could like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, join the Discord, subscribe to the channel, and support the channel in a way that makes you happy. Okay, because we're all in this together, right? We're all in this together. It's been a year to end all years, right? Well, I know I shouldn't say that. I don't want to end all years, but it's a year. This has been a year to remember, hasn't it? For me, anyway. I don't know how it's going for you. Something changed in the universe. Did we slip over into the other Spider-Verse or something? I don't even know. This year has been so weird since day 2, not day 1. Day 1 was okay. Day 2, it started going downhill. Here's the other thing that's got me very upset. I haven't eaten anything in the last 2.5 days, and I haven't lost any weight. I thought at least COVID would give me at least a 2-pound weight loss. I guess I should be thankful. I guess I should be careful what I ask for, right? because getting sick and losing weight would be not a good thing. But I was hoping to get 2 pounds out of this deal, but it didn't happen. It didn't happen. That's probably because my body's like clinging on to every resource right now. So here's what happened. Here's what happened. And I don't know what happened because you never know in most cases. You never know how you contract COVID. And this is my second go round. I looked at my records and I saw that I had COVID in June of 2022. I don't remember it feeling as bad as it felt this time. So I have to go back to last Friday, just before the great meetup that we had, and we'll talk about the meetup. Have we talked about that already? See, I don't even know what day of the week it is, really. The great meetup we had at the golf place. I can't remember because I know I talked about it on the air, but I haven't talked about it here yet. So Little Hickey put together a great mini golf indoor dirty birdie thing at the Domain on Friday. And was that Friday night? Saturday night? That was Saturday. That was Saturday night, right? Okay, so last Friday, I started feeling some weirdness in this ear. Now, I don't know if that's the beginning of COVID or if all the swimming I'd been doing the previous week and getting water in my ears affected me in that way. And by the way, I'll get to your comments here. We'll go down and do the roll call and all that. I'm just giving you a breakdown. So I don't know. I mean, it could be that was the beginning maybe of COVID entering my body through my ear. I don't know. So I made an appointment Saturday morning to go to after hours at the Austin Regional Clinic. And doctor looked at my ears. The good news is your ear is fine. You probably just have some allergies because I had some pain in the upper jaw. Maybe it was, who knows? Maybe it was just stress and TMJ or whatever that is, whatever. So didn't think anything about it. We did the Saturday. Was it Saturday or was it Friday? When did we go out? It was Saturday, right? Well, I felt fine. And then I felt actually even better on Sunday because I had less of that jaw pain and less of that ear pain. I go, good. So I go to work on Monday. We do the Lubies thing. I hope you saw the cool video that Matt put together, the short. And go to Lubies. We have some laughs. Food was horrible. It was one of the worst food experiences of my life. And then I get home. It's about 1 o'clock. I start having the sniffles at 1 o'clock. I didn't have them during the show or during lunch or anything. I had the sniffles. And then by 2 o'clock, I was like, gosh, whatever's happening is coming on fast. I didn't feel right. I knew something was up. Felt a little cold, achy. Whatever. Something didn't feel right. And I had a test lying around from the last round of testing, but, the expiration date was still good. I took the COVID test. Boom. 2 solid red lines. COVID. I knew it. I notify everybody I need to notify. I call, some people that I'd been with Sunday night. Was it Sunday night? Yeah, it was with people that night before for a little birthday kind of dinner. Notify everybody because I'm a good citizen like that. And I call my doctor. He can't see me for a day. And I'm worried because, I got to get on because of my age, my advanced age. I have to take this Paxlovid, which is a 5-day protocol. In fact, I need to take them now. Hang on. Let me go get those because I don't want to wait too late. You guys talk amongst yourselves. I got to go get my Paxlovid. So for the last 2 days, I've been living in my guest room, quarantined, more or less, just watching Leagues Cup matches and sleeping and being angry because this happened a day and a half before we were supposed to leave on our vacation, and we lost a bunch of money because we couldn't get our Airbnb money back. So this is a $4,000 COVID adventure that I'm on right now. So I got to take these twice a day. So you get a pack every day, and you punch out these 3 pills. This is supposed to make you heal faster from COVID, which is important when you're my age, because COVID could actually kill you. Good luck. So that's my second dose for the day. The only bad side of these is that they make your mouth feel like you've been sucking on an aluminum pole. Yeah, you get a real metal taste in your mouth all day and night. But anyway, hopefully they're doing their job. I've got 2 days worth in me now. 3 more days to go on that. So yeah, so that screwed up vacation. That screwed up now my vacation time is turned into sick leave, and it's all messed up. I don't know when the family's going to get out. And I knew, that's one of the things about me, is that I do believe I have a slight ability to be clairvoyant or predict the future. I knew in my heart of hearts that when we booked the trip that we were never going to go. Now, my wife would say, if she heard this, and she doesn't watch this, my wife would say, you put that out in the universe. I don't think I put that out in the universe, but everything seemed forced. No one really wanted to go, but everybody wanted to go, but nobody wanted to go. It wasn't our dream vacation. It was another turn and burn, a 3-4 day turn and burn. We were going to see some friends. We were going to go to Seattle. It was going to be nice. But I just, as I tried to project into the future of what that trip would be, I didn't see it. I couldn't see anything there. Does that sound weird? Does anyone else have that ability to see into the future? I don't see myself. I don't see myself there. So that means either the plane's going down or we're not going. But I didn't say anything to anybody, because then, everybody would accuse me of being negative or whatever. But I just didn't feel like it was ever going to come off. But I went along with it, and we booked it, and we booked an Airbnb, and we had some points. So, we didn't have to buy airline tickets, but rented a car and all that. So I come down with this thing on Monday, midday. Doctor can't get me in. Finally called the doctor yesterday. He gets me on Paxlovid. I hope you have to start it within 5 days of getting COVID. So hopefully, I'm within 5 days. The day before, late Monday night was the worst. I mean, intense headaches. I'm not a person that generally gets headaches, but it was super, super intense. I don't know what a migraine is because I've never had a migraine, but I would imagine this would be along the lines of a migraine. Just intense behind the eyes, top of the head kind of headache. Bad. Like, I don't even know how I'm going to fall asleep because my head hurts so much. Sniffles, congestion, and all that, but not horrible. I don't feel like it ever slipped down into my lungs or anything like that. It was all from the neck up. And so, yesterday was pretty bad. Yesterday was Tuesday, all day, just bad headache. That was the worst part. And then this morning I woke up, symptoms, and I was running like 102 fever last night. This morning I woke up, I didn't have a fever. I also have one of those blood oxygen machines, and they're kind of weird because it's not very consistent. And I freaked out yesterday because I had a couple readings of like 92, and 92 is not great. 88, you better go to the hospital. 92 is not great. But then, a couple minutes later, I'd put it back on my finger, I'd be 95. I was like, all right, well, I think I'll probably live. I don't know, but it's a little scary. I guess when they do it at the doctor's office, you have more confidence that they're doing it right or their equipment's better. But this is, it's a $25 device from Amazon. I think generally it works pretty good. But so my blood oxygen concentration or density or whatever that thing is been kind of going up and down. But generally 95, 96, except a few times I measured and it was down there. So, I have, you worry a little bit, like, how long is this going to last? Luckily, I woke up this morning. I felt a little better. The headaches weren't they weren't killing me. They were still there, but it was manageable. And the fever had seemed to go away and things like that. Today I've dealt with extreme depression. And I think that's normal for being sick anyway. I know when I was a kid, that third day into the flu or something like that, you just get depressed because you're locked in a room and you don't feel connected to the world. You don't feel connected to people. You're fighting with your family. Like, I don't know. I don't think anybody in my house could really cared whether I had COVID or not. That makes sense, but I'm sure I'm reading it wrong. But I was super depressed today. And every time someone would text me, say, how you're doing? I said, oh, I'm feeling better, but I'm really depressed, which you can't explain. I can't explain to someone who has never had depression what that feels like. My wife doesn't understand what depression is because she's never, well, maybe the day she married me, she got a little of it. She got a taste of it, but that's a joke, kind of. I can't really explain it other than it's just that severe disconnection with the outside world and your normal life and your body, and everything else just seems like you're just a head floating in space and nothing's going the right way. Deep down inside there are people that love you and care about you, and like such as yourselves and my family, but it doesn't feel that way. You feel disconnected. That's the best way I can explain it, because I really tried to analyze it. Like, well, this doesn't make any sense. None of this makes any sense. I'm feeling better. The headaches are almost gone. The fever's gone. I'm not having chest issues or breathing issues, oxygen, pulse, everything. I'm relaxed. I got a 50 beat pulse, so my body's not fighting hard to get over this. Everything should be going in my direction, but yet I still feel like super depressed. So that, as I've gone on today, that is gone away maybe 50%. I did shoot a video today for my YouTube channel because, again, in all of this is the way your brain is thinking. Oh man, everything's going good. I just hit the 3,000 hours of watch time, which enables the first step of monetization for my YouTube channel, the United States of Analog. I know things are going good, and I just got to pump out a couple more videos, and I'll be at 4,000 hours, which is the ultimate. Now everything opens up. Well, with any luck, it looks like I'll be at 4,000 hours by sometime tomorrow, which is great for me because I thought that I would hit 4,000 hours sometime in October. I thought it was going to be a 4-month process, and it's turned out to be a 2-month process. Not that monetization is everything. It's not. I won't monetize that much. I won't make that much, but it opens the doors for me to be more creative and try to monetize in other areas. Because we all need money to survive, right? And you want to be rewarded for the work that you do more than anything. So I scribbled some notes and I shot a video today, and then when I shoot, I want to edit immediately. I don't want to let it sit in the can. I want to get it out. And my lighting was wrong, and my sound could have been a little better, even though I've got this nifty new, look at this, more money going out the door, but got this nifty DJI wireless mic set, which is state-of-the-art, pretty much state-of-the-art. It's got some really cool features. And I watched a video on this, and I used this for the first time. My audio was a little better than before, but I still need to do some work on that. It may be, Dylan thinks it's the way I talk, that I talk too loud. So now it's 7, 8 o'clock at night. I finish editing my video. I upload it. I see it. It's good. The content is okay. Visually, it's not where I want it to be. I experimented with some lights. I was my own cameraman, my own sound recorder, my own editor. Dylan, obviously, I didn't want to be in his presence, so he wasn't able to help me. And I was like, I just lost it. I was out. I asked my wife if there was any dinner, and she said she made some spaghetti. And I'm not in the mood for anything. So I was like, oh, I want spaghetti. And I just lost it. I go, I'm getting worked up. I go, I effing yell like, I'm a film major. I'm a film major. I went to college for 4 years to learn film and sound and production and lighting. I studied under one of the greatest directors in the history of film. And I can't get this right? What? Something's missing. I'm either doing something wrong. I either have the wrong equipment or the wrong lights or too many lights or not enough lights or the wrong mics or whatever. I don't know. But I got to figure it out. And I told Dylan we got to figure it out because I got to be consistent. And I keep writing to my friend Randy, the chief audio man, who's kind of my mentor in this space, who, by the way, was wearing his United States of Analog T-shirt today on his show. So go watch that. Go to Cheap Audio Man and watch his last review. And I say, hey, man, I'm not feeling it. I don't know what's going on. He goes, hey, man, it's just a question of time. You know, your 10th video is not going to be as good as your 100th video. So I'm only about 15, 16 videos in. So, you know, I've got a lot to learn, but I got to be consistent. And I'm just rambling on for you guys, just kind of let you know what kind of day I've been having. You know, it just, this COVID has amplified all of my fears, amplified all of my self-doubts and imposter syndrome and all that. I'm looking forward to getting over it. People have been very nice, and people that are close to me and checking in on me and all that. Again, I'm not in a hospital. I'm not on a ventilator or oxygen. I realize that. I'm at home. I'm in my beautiful home, my beautiful family, and I'm doing okay. But it was nice for people to reach out. My friend Melissa dropped this on my doorstep yesterday. I haven't been in the mood to do this, but my friend Melissa dropped this on my doorstep. It's a 1,600 piece Lego set, jazz quartet. She thought it would look good in here. Maybe put a shelf up somewhere and put that up. And that was such a cool gesture. And other people have offered to cook for me or to go get stuff for me and things like that. Okay, that's great. I appreciate you guys. That's just kind of what I've been going through. Hopefully, tomorrow will be better than today. Today was better than yesterday. I will say, though, with COVID, you never know. You have days where you think you're on the upside, and then all of a sudden you relapse. So this go round, my second go round, is worse than my first go round. Similar in a way, but worse. The headaches were worse, if I'm remembering it right. All right, let's go and check in and see who's here to wish me well, and I wish you guys well. COVID is up something like 7 to 10% across the country right now, and that can only go up once school starts and things like that. So for those of you that were like me and think that COVID is a thing of the past, you might want to rethink that. I'm not saying go full mask and stop hanging around people and stop going to football matches and things like that. But, you know, we're going to have to deal with this. COVID is something that we're going to have to deal with going on for probably the rest of our lives. You know, it's unfortunate, but let's see who's here. Suzaku is here. And thanks for letting me do this part before we actually do the roll call and all that. And if you guys have questions for me about getting COVID and about anything, let me know. And if you think I'm batshit crazy, let me know too, because sometimes I think I am. My heart's in the right place, but sometimes I get a lot of self-doubt and self-hatred, and that's not a good thing. Sonny Fawn is here. How you doing, Sonny? And Natin is here. KN/Crystal is here from Houston, Texas. You didn't think there would be one today. Hey, I didn't think so either, because until about an hour ago, I didn't even know what time of day it was. I knew it was getting dark. But time is definitely a different concept when you're sick, right? I have been sleeping a lot, though, which I probably needed. Chris Verde, here we go. Vegetable gremlin. Get well soon, Bob Father. I probably need more vegetables. I've been eating kind of badly. Someone sent me some treats too, one of my neighbors. That was cool. No, I'm never going to go to Luby's again. We can talk about that. That sucked so hard and so bad. The video didn't even do it justice. Very, very bad week. Yeah, tell me about it. Hey, Channing. I hope you're. I hope everybody that I encountered. I may not have had COVID, or at least the symptoms when I hooked up with you guys. I didn't kiss any of you, so I hope you guys are okay. Believe me, there's a lot of guilt involved still with COVID. There's a lot of guilt, and you feel like hell when you have to call people that you've seen recently and say, "Hey, I got COVID," because there's a chance that you're passing it on to them, and you're the only person that they can look back on and go, "Oh, I got it from him." I don't have anybody to look back on and say I got it from them. I don't know. We had some guests in the studio from out of town last week, and that was about 5 days before the symptoms. So, that could be it. It could have been anything. I don't know, but I feel like there's a lot of guilt involved and blame that gets laid and all that. No, Justin, I'm never going to Luby's again. Sorry, I'm only coughing. This is the first time I've coughed. I'm only coughing because I'm talking so much and I'm drinking cold Rambler. Luby's blew so hard. And I got caught in the headlights, man. I should have just stuck to the fried fish and the French fries, but I'm thinking healthy choices versus, and I made the worst decisions I could make all the way around. I think I would have been fine if I'd got fried fish and French fries and a cucumber salad. I think I would have walked out of there with my dignity. But instead, I got hamburger steak with nothing on it. They poured some kind of dishwater on top of it, and then some boiled potatoes. I thought they were like, I don't know, baked at least, or I don't know what's the term you would use, oven roasted. But no, they were more like they were boiled and seasoned. I don't know. It was disgusting, man. It was, Luby's, if you're watching, go hang yourself. It was horrible. And then to make matters worse, when I got a tea refill, she dumped sweet tea into my regular tea and ruined that. But they're all good people. They're trying to make a living. But as a corporation, they need to. Yeah, they're still around, Suzaku. I don't know how. I'm way behind. I'm going to say hi to everybody. Channing, Sonny, Justin, Chris. Why Not Media, CVW is here. Yeah, I should have got the rectangular fish. See who else is here. Yeah, what was up with the power outages this weekend? No, I'm not all better at all. The cucumber salad doesn't hit as hard as it used to at Luby's. It was pretty bad. It's like they didn't put any vinegar in it. It was really bad. Flying DJ is here. Alex Pena is here. Everybody wants to talk about Luby's. Ismail is here. What's up? What's up? It's a name I don't see in here very often, or maybe the first time. Yeah, people are. I'm telling you, it's up. It's going around. Hey, Little Hickey's here. What's up, Little Hickey? You doing okay? You healthy? I hope you guys didn't get anything from me. Remember, I got it from somebody, so if I accidentally give it to you, I got no control over that. I'll feel guilty as hell, but I have no control over that. You know that. I'd never do that to you guys on purpose. And I would never go to an event knowing that I had COVID or even any symptoms. I had no symptoms whatsoever. As you can tell, I was in a very good mood that night. Matt got it. He just tested positive today. I think he's actually been positive the last few days, to be honest with you, because we've had a lot of the same symptoms, including the ear thing. But I don't know, and I wish him and his family well. We're going to try to do some segments from home tomorrow on the show because we're sick. We're sick people where you can't just take a knee and go to the sidelines for a show or two. We're compelled to continue to kill ourselves in the effort to do something. Aaron B is here. Brother Glenn is here. Dad is here. Hey, Dad. I'm glad you guys are testing negative. I would hate for my dad to get it. I got messages coming over the wire here. You can hear the ding. Just comments on my video coming in. Why Not Media? I think I mentioned you, Brother Glenn. Justin Sarber. Oh, man, come on, stop it. Listen, you got that's my heartbeat. And thank you very much, man. I don't know. I don't know when it happened. I don't know if the ear thing was coincidental or if that was the beginning of COVID. Not sure. No, you can never tell. But thank you so much, man, for kicking in, helping me get this new DJI microphone package. I'll get it right eventually. I'll figure out the lighting and the camera angles and all that eventually. I'm just frustrated with myself because I'm better. I think if I was doing it for somebody else, I would be better. But because I'm doing it for myself, I'm rushed. I'm being on-air talent, producer, everything, engineer, editor, and all that. It's a lot. Yeah, I hope you're okay, Channing. You should be okay. I hope so. Yeah, we had a good time. It was an interesting concept, but it was fun. And I want to thank Little Hickey. And I have thanked her personally and publicly and everything. She goes way above and beyond the Call of Duty. So anything nice that you guys can do for Little Hickey, you should do for Little Hickey. Oh, Doctor Seal Food. What's going on? I don't even know who Doctor Seal Food is. That's probably somebody I know. It's probably Matt Bearden or somebody. I don't even know. I haven't seen that name before. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. There will be no rock and roll news tomorrow, I don't think. Ha! That's funny. I wonder who Dr. Seal Food is. But thank you, man. Thanks for the donation to the cause. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Did you guys see that crazy soccer match yesterday between Club America in Mexico and who were they playing? Now I can't even remember. Nashville. That was the craziest S I've ever seen in my life. It was nuts. Go back and watch it if you have Apple Plus. Watch the replay. Vinyl Joe's here. What's up, Vinyl Joe? That Luby's bit in the radio was hilarious. Yeah, I missed it. I wish I could have been a part of it. I could have added to it, but I heard it was very good. No, don't crave Luby's. It's the wrong thing to crave. Okay, visual forecasting. That's pretty good. You got to be careful because you don't want to forecast something and then cancel it and your forecast was wrong. But I really didn't feel like we were going to be walking the streets of Seattle this week. I didn't. I can't explain it. I can't explain it. And that's happened to me a few other times before. Visual forecasting. I'm going to do some research into that. No, I'm not tough at all. I'm a little weenie. I've yelled at everybody in the house today at some point in time. So frustrated with myself. Fredtastic is here. What's up, man? Yeah, hit that like button, guys. I'm here out of the kindness of my heart. I'm actually standing. I'm actually standing up. I've been tripping all over myself. My motor skills have not been great today. I hesitated shooting any video or doing anything at all because I was tripping over wires and I didn't want to drop a camera or drop a computer. Then I'd really be depressed. Oh, thanks. Alex is watching my clip speaker video thing right now. Thank you, man. Appreciate you watching that. Just know that I did that with COVID in me. How impressive is that? I understand I'm over analyzing the videos, but there are people that I watch and I aspire to that level of production, and I guess I'll get there eventually, but I need I'm going to need something. I don't know if I need more lights, less lights, or what. I don't know. I don't get that really super bright. Well, I don't have any super bright white spaces in my house. Everything's kind of dark and cozy. Yeah, send me some links to stuff that you see that's cheap that might help me. I do. I mean, I have big box lights, like gigantic box lights that have white screens on the front, and they diffuse pretty well. The side of whose face? My no, my I've had that for a while. I don't know what that is. That just could be. I don't know. I've noticed it too. Nobody else seems to notice it, but thanks for scaring the out of me, little hickey. I don't think it's the COVID that's done that, but uh, I don't know what that means exactly. But I'm gonna take your word for it, Fredtastic. There's definitely a mental aspect to COVID still, probably because we spent all along trying to avoid it, fear of death, and now it's in our heads. Yeah. No, you. That's my Lego to build. Vicky is here. Hey, Vicky, she's having spaghetti too. Met Girl is here. Good crowd today. I still have that ivermectin, but I think it's expired. Now you got me. Little Hickey, why'd you say that? I'm about to do some jaw exercises. Thank you, Fredtastic. Okay, I think I'm at the end of the comments. Thank you, guys. 931 was the last comment. Did I go off the air? How come there's been no comments in the last 42 minutes? Something going on? That seems odd that I'm at the end of the comments and they're done. Is that it? Or did I go off the air? I still see that I'm up. Somebody comment me. The last timestamp I see is 931. And it's 9:43. Okay, well, I guess I've been shut down. I don't know. Glenn, text me if I'm still on. Tell me how many fingers I'm holding up. Because I don't see any more comments, and they stopped coming about 15 minutes ago, and that seems very strange. So, very strange. Let me post one to myself. Oh, that showed up. I guess everyone left. All right. Well, did I die? I don't know what's going on. That's weird. Yeah, I'm having issues. What's going on?
You're still there.
Well, I'm not getting any comments.
There's lots of them coming in.
I don't see one of them.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
All right. Thanks.
Okay.
Bye. No, Brother Glenn says they're coming in, but on my screen they ended at 9:31. So let me go back and refresh and see. Huh. That's so weird, man. It's like so weird. I guess I can read them off my phone, but that's kind of distressing. Let me go to YouTube and see. Let's see how my video's doing first and foremost. It'd be good to be over 100 views in an hour. I'd be on the right track. Wow, 165 views in the first hour. That's tracking good. That's tracking pretty good for the first hour. That's awesome. Okay. Okay, that makes me feel good. Now let me go to Let me go to the live. Really, my comments have just shut down. Oh, I got to go to the media room. I really can't do that here. Shoot. I'm trying to figure out a way to see your comments through the phone. Let me try one more thing. Let me go YouTube and then just search media room. No, that's not going to work. I feel like I'm getting feverish again. It's causing a lot of stress. Okay, here we go. I feel like I'm getting feverish again. All right, it's causing a lot. Let me go down and see how I can look at the chat. Damn it. This is exciting, huh? See, this only adds to my now I lost it. This only adds to my imposter syndrome. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Hawaii's on fire. I didn't even know. Is the world burning? And I didn't even know. So I've missed a big chunk of comments. You guys are talking about fires and stuff like that. And I can only go back so far because I just joined this. Luby shut me down. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Isn't that weird, though? It still hasn't come back up here. Maybe you guys commented so much you broke it. Maybe if everybody super chatted me, it would come back on. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't super chat me. All right. So I'm kind of at a loss to what to do here. I pretty much spilled everything out that's inside of me right now, except for that terrible spaghetti I had about an hour ago. So I guess we'll call this one dead on arrival. I'm feeling better. I thank you for all your thoughts and prayers and all that stuff and your concern. This one's been a little rough. I feel like I'm pretty tough and I can tolerate a lot of pain, but yesterday was, and thank God it was only one really horrific day, but I can I guess be thankful that it was only a day. I don't even know if that's how I was going to end that sentence. I just totally blanked out. So, gosh, it's just not right that it would do that. I don't see anything. Okay. Well, we'll call this one. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks for being in the media room. Hopefully it'll be under better circumstances the next time we meet. I feel like I should be in another city and I'm not. I feel like I should be on another planet and I'm not right now. I'm totally disconnected from everything and everyone, but it was good to talk to you today. This goes a long way to getting me back to some form of normal. So thank you. Take care of yourself out there. If you're not feeling right, test just so you don't give it to somebody else. Somebody gave it to me. It wasn't their fault. They didn't know. I might have given it to some other people. I didn't know. we still live with COVID in our world day to day. It's only going to get worse with everybody coming back from vacation and going back to school and going back to work, going back to, whatever, college. That's a school, Bob. The percentages are only going to go up. So take care of yourself. All right. Have a couple tests handy. Little Hickey, thank you again for a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful excursion. And we will see you soon right here in the media room. Love you all. Thank you very much for your support. I do appreciate it. And we're gonna do this right now.